This is the brand new REDMAGIC 10 Pro. It's $750, packed with RGB, an active cooling fan, but can it actually replace my gaming PC? Imagine being able to game on the go. No desk, no wires, just you and this gaming phone, which is essentially a gaming PC in your pocket. But is all of this just flashy marketing? Let's find out. What I have here is the REDMAGIC 10 Pro with a Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, 12GB of RAM, and 256GB of storage. Essentially what I have here is the base model. Thanks REDMAGIC. But it does have a 144Hz screen and the highest screen to body ratio ever on a phone. Now let's compare that to my slightly dated AMD Gaming PC, which has a water-cooled AMD Ryzen 9 5900X, 32GB of DDR4 RAM, and an RX 6600 XT graphics card. Now surprisingly, both the REDMAGIC 10 Pro base model and this PC are around the same price. But before you write off this gaming phone completely, we're going to be running a CPU benchmark on both the gaming phone and gaming PC, and let's see which one gets higher. We're going to hit run in 3, 2, 1, run. So this Geekbench test will be no trouble for the gaming PC whatsoever in multi-core, but in single core, I reckon it's going to be quite interesting. Right, the phone's almost done. Come on phone. And 100%, it's done here. And the PC is still going. Come on, that's actually pretty embarrassing. We have got 3,212 single core score on the phone and 10,253 multi-core score on the REDMAGIC 10 Pro. Now, how does that compare to the PC? Well, it's just finished, and these are the results. Ooh, this is very close actually. So the PC has got 2,132 single core. The gaming phone actually beats it in single core performance. But in multi-core, just as I predicted, the 12 cores in the AMD Ryzen 9 5900X have carried it here. Now, CPU isn't everything. In gaming, the main thing that matters is graphics. So let's run a graphic benchmark. We're going to be running the Steel Nomad benchmark because I don't want to pay for 3D Mark on PC. So 3, 2, 1, start. All right, here we go. Now the 6600 XT is a very good bang for your buck graphics card, so it'll be very interesting to see what it actually performs like. And straight away, we've got our results on the phone, and it is 2,554. Now obviously higher is better. The PC is just finishing off. I wonder which one is going to be better. Wait, what? This can't be right. How's the phone beaten the PC? The PC got 1,767, but the phone got 2,554. How's that possible? Am I reading the right thing? No way. I expected this PC to completely smoke it. Wow. I honestly don't know what to say. Now, it's all well and good benchmarks and higher and lower numbers and whatever, but how do these two devices compare in actual gaming? Right, so we're going to be doing a Minecraft 1.20, 1.4 vanilla test and seeing what kind of frames we can get. So here we are on the gaming PC. So we've got fancy graphics, 8 render distance, pretty standard settings really that I would have on a normal computer setup. We're in quite a large biome as well. Look at these massive hills that we've got here. Ooh, okay. Now looking down here, we're getting 1,500 FPS, and looking in the sky, we get about 1,500 FPS. But otherwise, looking around, a solid 800 FPS, I would say. So how does this compare to our gaming phone? Let's find out. So we've got Minecraft loaded up here. Remember, this is Minecraft Java Edition on phone. So we need to make sure that all of our graphics settings are set the same as they were on PC. Now we're going to load up the exact same world that we used on the PC. Let's throw up the all-important FPS menu. Ooh, okay. We're getting about 120 FPS, which is obviously quite a lot less than it was on the gaming PC. It seems that we're weirdly kind of capped right now. Let me have a look and see if I can fix this. For some reason, I had a weird VSync error and it was capping my frames, but I fixed it. So now let's look at our FPS. Okay, we're getting 200 frames, just over 200 FPS, which is pretty good. If we look up in the sky, we get about 300, which is pretty decent. And then if we look down, we also get about 300 FPS. So with VSync off, not much difference has been made. It does feel a little bit smoother, but definitely nowhere near as good as our gaming PC. Now, another little trick that this REDMAGIC 10 Pro has is it can actually turn into a gaming PC. Let me show you how. So we've got the phone, as you can see here, and then if we plug that into a USB-C hub, and here I've connected a HDMI to the monitor and the keyboard and mouse, and it basically transforms itself. But if we're actually going to be doing an apples to apples comparison, we're going to want keyboard and mouse support on both devices. We've got the portability of a gaming phone and the raw performance as we saw from the benchmarks. I can definitely see the appeal of it. But one thing a gaming PC or a gaming phone can't help us with is managing our passwords and online accounts. However, this is where our sponsor NordPass comes in. NordPass is a powerful password manager designed to secure and keep all of your passwords safe. It safely stores all of your passwords, keeps them nicely organized, and it can also store stuff like credit card details and secure notes as well. NordPass also works great in the work environment, ensuring all team members can access all the logins and tools that they need. Without NordPass, you would be constantly relying on inconsistent and insecure methods to share passwords within a team. You could be emailing the dreaded spreadsheet to team members, or you could even be writing down your passwords on post-it notes, which can not only lead to mistakes, but it's also very risky as well. This is where NordPass comes in. NordPass makes password management simple and secure. This can help your team save time and also keep all of their logins protected. With NordPass, you can securely share passwords within a team, no problem at all. And you can even have full control over who has access to what and for how long as well. So if you're ready to take back control of your passwords again, then I highly recommend checking out NordPass. Head to the link in the description down below and use the code NOTRODAN and you can get 20% off the NordPass business plan. Thank you to NordPass for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. All right, let's step things up a notch and play a more challenging game. Let's go with Fortnite. All right, so we're just gonna go in a creative world here, and we're gonna load up the exact same world on my phone as well. Look how nice the game looks on the gaming PC. In terms of the graphics settings, we're on unlimited frames, we're on an auto set graphics quality, epic render distance, high textures, high effects, high post-processing, shadows on high. So these are the kind of frames you can expect on a gaming PC. So let's put the gaming phone to the test and see if it can even compete with the gaming PC. Right, let's load up Fortnite Mobile on the REDMAGIC 10 Pro. All right, so straight away we're into a game and the graphics literally look like a toaster. They are terrible. So if we look at our FPS here, we've got it set to the maximum 90 FPS, which is the highest it lets you set it to. So we currently got the FPS, it's really tiny at the top, but we're getting 60 FPS, which, yeah, it is playable, but these graphics look really bad. I don't think I'll be able to play like this. Right, so we've got Fortnite, we've got it connected to the keyboard, mouse, and monitor. Why? Why is the quality so bad? Look at that. This is literally like playing Fortnite on PS2. Apparently, we're getting 90 frames, but we're probably only getting 90 frames because our video settings have probably been turned down for us. But it's still relatively smooth, although it does feel a little bit choppy on my 144Hz monitor. Gaming PC mode surprisingly works quite well. So the game actually thinks that we're playing in a mobile lobby, but we're actually not using on-screen controls. We've actually mapped keyboard and mouse shortcuts to these on-screen controls, allowing us to control the game, basically cheat our way to a victory royale. Now I know something that could make our gameplay experience a little bit better, and it's this controller that I've been sent from GameSir. This is the GameSir Cyclone 2 controller, and it's a controller specifically built for mobile gaming, Xbox, PC, or anything else you may want to use it for. It's a really nice, well-made controller. It's got some really nice tactile feeling buttons and joysticks, and it's even got triggers on the back as well. And if we turn it on here, it's also got RGB. Look at that. Very nice controller. So thank you to GameSir for sending me over this. It's super easy to play with and control. Like I say, the buttons are really tactile as well. So if you were to use like the claw grip, then you could quite easily decipher which button's which. Got a nice feel to it as well. The triggers are really nice as well. They've got some really nice actuation to them. It also comes with this little dock stand as well, which can also charge it. And it even comes with a USB dongle, so you can actually connect this to your PC and use it as a wireless controller on there. This is what it looks like in its little stand. Pretty clean, and it's a nice little feature on your desk when you're not not using it. So far, it's not looking good for the REDMAGIC 10 Pro. Compared to our gaming PC, despite getting off to a strong start, it is starting to fall apart in actual gameplay. However, what if we could compare both the PC and the phone in games that they can both run together? This is severely limited by the graphics quality and just the FPS cap that gets put on mobile devices so it doesn't completely fry them. But what if we could run PC games on this Android gaming phone? GameHub essentially serves as a platform. It can also do some interesting stuff like cloud gaming, and you can even stream games from your gaming PC and control them on your phone. However, we're not interested in all of that. We want to emulate real PC games on an Android phone, and it does it completely effortlessly. So in order to use GameHub, you basically have to have the game installed on an external SSD or on the phone storage. You open up the game and it installs all the compatibility layers for you, such as Box x86 and even Wine as well. Now, not all games work, only a very small amount right now. It does take a little bit of tinkering, but it's otherwise really easy to do and much better than what we had before with Winlater. Right, so before we get GameHub running on the REDMAGIC 10 Pro, I'm going to be running GTA 5 on this PC and we can see how they both compare. So GTA 5 is quite an old game now on PC and it runs it no problem at all. We've got all the shadows. In terms of performance here, we're getting about 126 FPS on PC. So yeah, GTA 5 plays really nicely on the PC. The graphics look really good for what it is. But how does it compare to the gaming phone, which is not designed for GTA 5 whatsoever? Well, let's find out. Now, since we've only got 256 gigabytes of storage on our REDMAGIC 10 Pro, we're going to struggle getting PC games installed on here, aren't we? Because PC games nowadays are hundreds of gigabytes in size. They are crazy. We can actually connect an external SSD. So I've gone ahead and installed an external SSD in this enclosure that was sent to me by Zyke Drive. Now, Zyke are a really nice company that makes some really nice premium feeling tech products and accessories. And this one is no exception. This is made from aluminium here, really nice design and really helps with cooling as well. So it's a really nice drive. It's really small and easy to travel with. And you can even pop out this really tiny USB-C to USB-C cable and you can plug that in and then plug this into our phone at the bottom here and boom, we're connected. This is our PC gaming mobile setup kind of thing. So I'll leave a link to the Zyke SSD enclosure in the description down below. Make sure to go and check it out. And thank you to Zyke for sending me their new external SSD enclosure. Right, let's get some PC games running on the REDMAGIC 10 Pro. All right, and here we are, GTA 5 running on the REDMAGIC 10 Pro. I honestly didn't think I'd be able to get GTA running on here. It's been a bit of a pain, but Game Fusion and the GameHub emulator has just made it so much easier. We've also got our Zyke drive plugged in as well. The performance we are getting, it's about 60 FPS. But obviously on the gaming PC, we're getting about double that. So yeah, but honestly, to even get GTA 5 running on a mobile is insane enough as it is. And the quality looks really good, much better than Fortnite Mobile, that's for sure. And in terms of the video settings we're on, I believe we're on quite high settings. I don't think I've changed them. I think they should be the default settings for the game. And that's just crashed. So it's not the most reliable in the world, but it does work. Anyway, let's plug this into a keyboard, mouse and monitor, and we'll be able to get our GameSir controller up and running as well and get a full-on immersive GTA 5 experience running off our phone. Let's try it. Let's use our GameSir controller and see how we do. Our performance is still relatively the same. We're getting just under 60 FPS. Obviously, the graphics, now that I'm looking at my monitor, while they're better than Fortnite Mobile, they're not quite as good as what we had on the PC, unfortunately. In terms of performance here, yeah, when we're driving, our frames do actually go down quite a bit. We've dropped to about 40 to 50 FPS when we're driving, cruising around. But to be fair, it's playable, and now we've crashed. Right, so here we have Tomb Raider running on the REDMAGIC 10 Pro, which is kind of insane. And because it's slightly an older game as well, our frame rate is actually quite good. Now, we are at a cutscene right now, but let's just get straight into the game and see what kind of frames we can get, or not get, because it's just crashed. Let's try that again. That's annoying. Right, so Tomb Raider has actually opened up now, but for some reason I can't get any further than this stage. But yeah, the performance, we're on low settings because I'm not going to try and go high settings on this. It might just crash given how unstable it's been. We're getting about 116 FPS, 16, 17 FPS, which is pretty good, but then again, I'm not really doing much in the game, I'm just looking around. And if you're wondering how Tomb Raider runs on the PC, we were on low graphics on the phone, which I guess was good. On the PC, I haven't actually been able to check out our graphics, so let's just have a look at that. So we're on normal, but if we put that on low, it's about the same actually. So yeah, we get a consistent 120 FPS on Tomb Raider, and I'm pretty sure we'd probably get the same on the phone as well. It's just very unstable and often crashes. Anyway, let's see how Skyrim's running. And here it is on the REDMAGIC 10 Pro. The FPS is kind of all over the place, and I've noticed quite a lot of graphical glitches, as you can see with the shadows here, but we get about 30 to 60 FPS. It fluctuates quite a lot. It could run a lot better on this phone, but it's just not very well optimized. So I think it all really depends on the type of games that you play. And in case you're wondering, this is what Skyrim performs like on the gaming PC. So the gaming PC performs at 120 FPS consistently, and also the graphics settings have been set for high quality as well. It's also a lot smoother as well, with the 144Hz screen being taken full advantage of, whereas on the phone it's mirroring and it's can't even get up to the right FPS to even support high refresh rates. But yeah, that's the performance. PC is better. So overall, the REDMAGIC 10 Pro, although very impressive at the start, just wasn't enough to beat my gaming PC back there. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with it. I mean, something so thin, light and portable with this much power is pretty crazy. I would say if you're a casual gamer, always on the go, then this could be a perfect option for you. However, if you're a power user and you like to play the most demanding PC games yet, or just have wide compatibility, then definitely a gaming PC is a much better option for you. But if you want a balance between having a functioning gaming PC and also something that's semi-mobile that you can take on the go, then maybe a gaming mini PC might be for you. And if you want to check out my video on that, check out my video on one on screen right now. Seriously, click it.